Zenith Engineering commenced, and I think it was about 15th of October 1945. So in a few months' time, we'll be 80 years old. In that time, it was really post-war era reconstruction period all around the world. Manufacturing facilities after the World War had been bombed to oblivion. So around the world, there was a bit of a glut in manufacturing capabilities. And because of that, a lot of things were repaired. So that's really where Zenith Engineering started. It was really in the automotive repair industry, and it sort of carried from 1945 through to probably the early 70s, at which point in time my father sort of was an electrical engineer and loved boating his whole life. So the synergy between those two really forced us into what we're doing today. All the commercial fishing boats on the east coast of Australia were still cooling a lot of their catches just with ice. And so we used the Isuzu engine along with an alternator and built a fairly primitive looking first sort of marine genset. And that's where it all kicked off to now where we're heavily involved with Isuzu and manufacturing marine generators, marine propulsion engines.
We're most known for our Isuzu-powered marine generators, which we predominantly supply to the commercial marine market, always have. So we really just wanted to bring that same level of reliability to the pleasure boat market. We're known for it in that commercial space, and we really just thought, why don't we develop a product that really fits that pleasure boat market as well? We've kicked the range off with an 18.5 kilowatt unit. We're now currently working on a 13.5 kilowatt and a 7.5 kilowatt unit. Yeah, the sound absorption was a really big part in the development of this new product. This sound cabinet, we've made it from 2mm thick aluminium, and then we've also incorporated a 32mm thick sound insulation foam with a 2mm thick rubber wave bar throughout. The pleasure boat market is so critical when it comes to sound absorption because obviously they're out enjoying the bay, enjoying the serenity, the time out in the water. So an open set generator in the 18.5 kilowatt range would normally produce around 90 dB. With this sound cabinet that we've developed, we're getting it down to 57 dB. And that's the difference between a motorbike running and having a conversation with someone.
Early on in the piece, we did make the decision just to stick with Isuzu. One, because how reliable the engine was, and two, to develop a marine kit for an engine that's commercially accepted, that is reliable, takes a lot of time and a lot of skill. So rather than be the jack of all trades, we preferred to be the king of one.
The Isuzu engines have really been phenomenal on all our units. That's why we only ever go Isuzu. We've always done Isuzu for 45 years and we always will because they are the most reliable engines you can get.
A lot of these guys are travelling, 300 nautical miles off the coast. You've got to have reliable gear. And to think that, you've got a piece of equipment on board that could let you down just doesn't fly. So the quality of what you design has to be spot on. The reliability that has to come with what we do is very important. And that's been done again and worked on and developed and refined over many decades as well.